Hi guys, this is Bill with the 1L. I'm going to do a video for you and I hope this will help you. Okay, after you get the boat and you plug it in, we'll start in the back. I think I can pause this and start it. You will plug it in. The one on the right is just for the air conditioner. One on the left is just for shore power, and it will say shore power right above that. This one here is for a landline phone if you have one, which nobody does anymore. That's your cable TV. Here's your city water right here. You can plug in a hose into that, a special white hose, and plug it into your shore water, and then it just runs off of that. But that's what you'll do first, is plug in your air conditioner. That cord is still in the box in the cabin, and then your shore power on the left. And that goes right in here at the back of the boat. You'll see here that shuts down, and there's your handle to raise it up, and that's where that is located. Right there. Okay, I had to do this by myself, so this is a little bit harder, but you pick that up, that's the back seat. See how that's like that? And then you pick it up in the middle again. It lays down to be a sunning bed. Then you just pick it up again. One, kind of a rest. Two, then it goes back to where it belongs. Let's go ahead and go down in the cabin. So you'll be down here. Here's your cabin. I think you can see all this. Once you plug your boat in, you'll turn on your shore power. And then you'll turn on your shore power 2. That's your air. Now, if you're going to run the generator, what you do is, instead of turning on the shore power, you push this over to shore power, so you can't have them both. You turn on your generator. You turn that over to the left. See where it says transfer? Turn that on, and then the generator will run the generator side and your transfer side for your air. When you're all done, turn off the generator, or if you go in, you can plug the boat in, transfer down, shore power over, shore power 2 for the air conditioner, and then you'll turn off the generator, move that over to generator, shore power 1 on. Okay, the boat is up on the lift right now. Now, to use the generator and air, the boat has to be in the water. Otherwise, you'll end up you'll burn them out. Okay, on your platform, I'm trying to keep the light from shining on it. On your AC side, this is the AC side here, and your DC side here. Stove, that operates, what we're going to get to in a minute, that operates that little electric cook stove in the back behind the helm station. There's your, so when you're not using it, please keep it off. There's your outlets. That's your water heater when you want hot water, whether you're on generator or shore. There's your battery charger right here. Leave that on. A lot of times just leave it on. There's your cockpit AC. That just blows air into your cockpit. Another accessory. To run the microwave, you'll do this. And it turned on the microwave there, and you can make some popcorn. And cabin refrig, that's the refrig right here below me. So you turn that on, they get cold. See the lights kind of lighten up, and there in the back, there's your adjusters. I believe 7 is the coldest. And then that will run off gen or heat or General Electric. And then your cockpit refrig, you turn that on, you come over here, here's your cockpit fridge. Same thing. See the nice beautiful lights? And back there is your adjuster. And back in the cabin, so you would turn this off when you're not using it. The DC side. You always want to turn on your DC side. DC main. There's your cabin lighting. You turn that on, and that turns on your lights in the cabin. And then here's the switches for the cabin itself. Okay, once you get to your DC side, and the first thing you always want to do when you get in the boat, and I know I may be jumping around a little bit, and I apologize for that. This is your house and generator battery. Turn it on, and see it will blink. There, see it solid? Good. Here's your port and starting batteries. You can turn those on, see them blink, and once they go solid, you're ready to good to go. Here's your bilge blower for when you're down in the cabin, when you start your generator. And this is the generator start and stop. So when you are down in the water, you just push it up here and you start it, and when you're all done, you push it down. Here's your cabin lights again. You can see the lights there. Now, after you turn on your air conditioning switch, which is right there, it says cockpit and AC. See that? It says cockpit and AC. So when you want to run your air, turn on your cockpit and air there. When you don't want to run it, please keep it off. So back to this. Here's your air. You control your air. You have different fan speeds, auto 1, 2, 3, and then you can put it on auto here. Let's see if I can get in a little better. There's your little snowflake, so it gets colder with that. There's your little flame, it gets hotter with that. I don't know if you can see it, but on here it has, you push these to get colder and hotter. There's your fan speed. There's your thermostat up and down, and there's your on and off. If you turn it off, most boats, if you turn it off at the power panel, when you're ready to use it next time, many times you can just turn it on there and it will function. Please understand, this is not like your house air conditioning. It has the cycle. It doesn't get super hot and it doesn't get super cold. But you shut that door there and you have it on, you'll freeze yourself out. Okay, now we're back in the bedroom. Okay, that turns on those lights. And that turns on, that second one turns the lights on in these little storage units, okay? Your air and your vacuum are in there. The lights back in the corner, see it, the little lights hanging there? Little light back there? You'll turn those on with their own little switch. When you go to run your vacuum, which you have 2 boxes of them. See this end here? That looks just like that. You bring this down, and I don't know if I can do it myself. But you take this, you stick it in there all the way, and it automatically goes on. And you can do it you can vacuum to your heart's content. This accessory right here, that runs your vacuum. Turn that on. Plug that in, like that, and that runs your vacuum. You just pull it out, it turns it off. And you can turn this accessory off. I threw in some life jackets, safety pillow. There's some great big black bumpers and ropes up under one of the seats. No big deal. I threw those in for you. Here's your bag that has all your goodies in it. Your remote controls. Remote controls are fairly easy. The LG runs the LG soundbar. The Big Jensen runs this TV and the TV out below. This is your main radio. CD, or not your main CD anymore, but that's where you can put your phone if you want. This is your main radio to run it. Got to turn on the radio. Turn on stereo. Then come down here. And it starts lighting up. I hooked the Bluetooth into my phone. Works great. Presets work great. All the remotes on it all work good. This is your DVD player for the big TV in here. This big TV here, the big, you can use the remote, or you can use the power volume there, or source. I brought a DVD from home that my granddaughter left. I think it was called Over the Hedge. Put it in there, played it, and I believe we don't have any TV stations down here, but when you do it, scan your TVs if you have TV stations, and you'll be able to do it. Very easy. The source, there's a couple different sources. TV, let's see. Come back over here, turn on TV, DVD. You can use your remote or your power button here. Being having just one hand, it's a little hard for me. Your TV comes on. There's your source. We also ran it off the other. And then see over here, TV, AV component. I believe I was playing that on HDMI 2. And then you'll want to turn on use your LG remote control, turn on your sound bar here, and it will all sync in. It's pretty easy to figure out. I did it. There's your radio, pretty simple. To go to what you want to use, you hit this button, and you see I'm on FM. If I want auxiliary 2, if I want Bluetooth, I go to Bluetooth. Then I hit this. Select device. Discoverable. Hit that. See, it marks the X. And then continue with your phone and connecting into it. That easy. Now, if you want to go to FM, you just go back through it. There's FM. Hit it. Psst. There you go. Turn it off, hold it in, let go of it. All the radios, if you turn one radio off, it will turn all of them off. You don't have to have them all on for it to work. There's like 4 remote controls. Again, here's your goodie bag in here. Got all your stuff in here, your books, your manuals, your remotes. Remote, a little bit big. It's a little bit confusing, but we got it. I actually got it to work great. And so now I'm going to go back to the back TV out in the cockpit. Okay, see this big white box? That is where your TV is for the cockpit. I'm going to unzip it, and I'm going to pick it, pull it out of there. You put it in with the pole up. I can't do this one-handed, but see, the pole will be up, the top of the TV will be in the bottom. I'm going to take it out and then put it in. Okay, guys, here's the TV. That was in the bottom of the bag, and there's the top. I'll have to put this down to put it in. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put it in. There's your little entertainment center there. I'm going to put it right in that hole there. See, it fits right down in there. Pretty slick. Okay, I'm going to try to do this one-handed. See, all the connections are already plugged in. And here's your connections here. You come over here. You open this up. Let's see if I can get one in and hold that open. That one goes in down here. And that one goes in here. That's for your TV antenna. Here's your HDMI. And that plugs in right here. And then, okay, and then this one plugs in right there. Make sure you have your DVD power on in the bottom. Just like the other TV, you turn on your power. And you can actually use the remote from downstairs for this. See it kind of working there? Here's your source. You'll do your TV, USB. You'll probably use mainly TV and HDMI 2. Now get this. This is not a radio whatsoever. This is not a radio, part of the radio system at all. This is your DVD player for this TV. You open that up, you put your DVD in there, you close it up, and then you start the DVD, and it worked pretty slick. We had it playing while we were working on the boat, and then that is what that is for. When you're done, open it up, you'll hit that button right there, it will discharge the DVD. See, it says no disc inserted. Please, the best thing to do is use this. See, you got your DVD. That is, everybody thinks it's a radio. Now, it can be used as a radio tuner, but it's not hooked up for that. Just so you understand that. But it's not hooked up, so keep it on DVD. You'll want to go there. Let's see, where'd my DVD? There, DVD. There you go on that. Turn it off. Put your cover back on. This is pretty cool. Once you can learn how to, once you get these you can set your channels. There's a button you push. It tells you how to tune into certain channels. You know, it'll find your channels if you can get TV channels where you're at. When you're done, just unhook everything again. Go back here. Go back here. Go back here. And then come down here, hit that little button, pull it out. Pull your TV out straight up. Put it in your box and you're done. Okay, I had a list of stuff. I didn't intend this to run on so long. But that is the couch. See it? That folds out to a bed. I'll try to show you. Maybe I can't by myself. But this one comes back up. See this piece? Will come back up and fit under there. And then this one comes out and slides out like that. And then it's back to being a couch. Pretty slick, huh? Underneath your covers is a TV. This is just an access panel that you won't want to mess with. Down here, I think I pretty much, this is your water levels. Let's see. Let's do the head system. You want to turn on head system. Macerator probably is not hooked up on this boat. When you want to use your water, turn that on. It will pump. And then when it stops, that means it's pressurized. A lot of people turn that off if these two systems, if you're not using your water. It just stopped. I'll go into the head now. The lights in the bathroom are run by the cabin light switch on the DC side and the other one. Here's your toilet. Here's how it works. After you use your toilet, that button there, that fills that toilet. This button here. And then that flushes it. Does it all automatic. And then it puts some more water back in it. So, and it does a second flush. I think that's like mine. Okay, so to put water in, you hit this left one. Then to flush it, hit the right one. There you go. That easy. Back here's your shower. Let's see if I can get back here and use it. It comes out and it hooks up right there. But what you do to use it, you pull out. So you turn it, hot or cold, and you pull that out. See how I did that? You pull that out after you turn it. And then here's your control. I don't know if I can do it one-handed. There you go. Right there's the control, on and off control. So when you're done, turn that off there, and they will drip a little. And you put it right back in there. And then push that in, and turn it off, and it won't come out again. So to turn it on, turn to the left, push, pull it out. That easy. Here's your light switches for the bathroom. Okay, here's the head right here. When you shut these doors, here's the recommended way. You put it there, and then you, hold on. I can't do it. I have to have two hands. You put your hands here, and then, let's see if I can do it. You put your hands there, and then that tight, you bring these down, just like that. While I'm here, here's your bench seat, right there. What you do is you pull down on that, and that brings out seating for your feet. So when you're sitting in the chair, you have your feet. When you're done, you bring this up, and you slide it right back in. Pretty easy. In the back, you have another radio there. Here's your shower. It is just like the bathroom. So to turn it on, you turn it to the left, and then you pull out on it. See, you can see the threads there. Okay, push it back in. You'll take that out, and at the bottom of the wand, you have your control switch, which I can't do with one hand. And voila. So the main thing is, oh, it's not working. Well, what you do is you turn it to the left, pull on it. Then you turn it up and down. Push it back in, turn it all the way to the right. Right there's where you put your water in. And it's right here as you walk in. Now, a cool thing about this boat in Monterey, you have two gas tanks. One here on the port. I'm trying not to make you dizzy by moving the camera too fast. One here on the starboard rear. It's one tank, so no matter which side you pull up to, you can fill that one tank from either side. Then over here, when you're at the gas station, or the service station on the water, there's your waste to pump out your waste. Right there. These lights here, one there, and one there. All those is that when your boat's moving, it indicates which way, that your props are moving and which way. Now, underneath this back here, let me get there, get a wide shot of it. Underneath that right there, that seat in the back, so you can kind of see where I'm at. There's a little handle right there. Raise that up, there's your table, and there's your leg. And you do have a little storage in there too. So that's kind of cool. Table and leg. Then you just, when you're done with it, you just put it back down. And when you do get it out, your seat will go into that to the sun pad position. Just put it back up. There's your jump seat there. You pull that out and it comes out like that. Reverse it to put it away. Okay, I'm going to show you how to use the little stove, the little grill thing. Please understand, we are in the middle of our pollen season. This boat is spotless. Every day it gets some pollen on it, just like all our stuff here. But the boat is spotless now. There probably will be some pollen, some of our little tree things that get in, but we have cleaned it good. I'm going to turn this off for a second. I'm going to bring out the grill, and I'm going to show you how to use it. Now the grill is under here, stored right there. You pull it out and put it on top. Be back in a second. Once you get on top, lay it on its side. You see the black cord here? This is where it stores. If you don't want to store it there, you can store it someplace else. You take that off there. Okay, on the grill in the back, pull that off. Kind of see the little 4 prongs. It's got 4 prongs in that. You get it. Oops, wrong end. The female end goes into the stove. See that? And you put it in there. Tighten it up. Be right back. Unloosen. There's your cook station. See? Right here. Unloosen this. Take the male in. You put it in here. There's only one way it goes. There's only one way it goes in. There is a notch. It's easy to see. You put it in. Now, you have to make sure you have your stove switch on the electric AC side of the power panel on. And then, hold on a minute. There's your electric grill part. It gets hot fast. On, off right there. Boom. On. See the go up? It gets hot very fast. Then when you're done, you turn it off. Like I said, I took a bullet for you. It gets hot fast. And then when you're done, unconnect it there. Only don't loosen these up, just the ones that go in there. Same on the back. Let it cool down, clean it, do whatever you want. Put the cord back and put it back in there. That easy. Turn off your stove switch in the cabin. There's your cooler right there under the helm, or the passenger seat, right under there. Okay, I'm back up in the helm. There's a spot there for the table. And see, there's another spot for the table right there. In the helm, under this seat here, in those 2 bags, those are the bow filler cushions for right in here. They go, and it's very simple to figure out. There's right there. One goes in right up along there, and then the next one will go right in there. You do have storage right underneath this one too. On the left side, here you have another radio up here. Okay, helm station. Open hatch right here. You open the engine hatch. Make sure nothing's in the way. Put it down. The next button, it puts it down. Engine room lights are right here. Panel lights right there. Courtesy lights. See, they're all around the boat. See, you push it there once, it's white. Push it twice, it's blue. Once it's white, twice it's blue. Navigation lights. That turns on anchor and front lights. Anchor light only. In Missouri, you can only have the anchor light on if it's at night, you're on a anchor. Hardtop red lights right here. It's hard to see, but they're very red. The one next to it makes them white. Main bilge pump, emergency pump, cabin bilge pumps are automatic. Here's your blowers. They are not a 3-way switch, so if you're in the cabin and turn on your blower there to turn on your generator, you'll have to go back into the cabin to turn that off. There's your horn. Parallel. What the parallel is, say you really ran all the batteries down, or the starting batteries down. You hit that parallel button and it will parallel with the house battery. But you do have a generator. Underwater lights, under the boat, your wiper, your windlass, in and out. You can do it from here, or from the front. Okay, we're at the windlass. When you're not using the windlass, you want this cable on here. Just an emergency. So to use the windlass, you take that off. I like, on my own boat, using the switch up here. Windlass up, windlass down. I prefer to do it there on my own boat so I can really keep an eye on what's going on. Okay, these are your vessel controls. That's for the port engine. That's for the starboard engine. Pretty easy to figure it out how to go through those. Boat is up. I can't start it right now. And then this is your big one right here. You hold this, push that in, turn it on. As that's coming up, see, you have control here. You have your gallons and your fuel. Then you can scroll through it. See, I don't know how good this is picking it up. You hit your page, then it shows different things. There's for your water, pressure, battery, gas. It's just a lot of different things there. And to get back, you hit that button to go back, and then go there. And then, or go back this way. And then accept it. This says if you been out drinking and hit the bridge, the waiver means not responsible. Hit accept. Here's your one for the other side. Exact same thing. Very easy to figure out. Redundant here. The main one you're going to use is your data. Your trim tabs here in these boats are not connected to, never meant to be connected to the screen. Your trim tabs will be monitored from here. When you turn the boat off, these will suck up into the boat. So you can do these screens two different ways. You can do it like this. I know you're having a hard time seeing that. That's your fuel. And then that's your GPS. And you're back to that. Or you can come down to this thing here, and every time you bump that, it bumps it there. So kind of cool. Once you're running the boat, if you can raise and lower the starboard port and starboard separately. I never recommend people do that. Always do them together. Throttle only, that puts it in neutral. If you hit dock, that throttle only puts it in neutral. This makes it darker or lighter, the lights here.